Hello, and welcome back as I grab my guns, give a rebel yell, and get ready to rise again in Perfidious Pete Plays XCOM 2. Speaking of which, the South, when do y'all think that's gonna happen, actually, the whole rising again thing? It's been, what, 150 years now, roughly, that you've been vowing that you'll rise again, and you know what? I'm calling your bluff. Just go ahead, do it already. Rise again, secede from the Union. Sincerely, this is not me being hyperbolic, and I know I'm prone to hyperbole, but this may be your best chance, because right now, I'm not necessarily sure anyone would stop you. And there's precedent. I mean, Great Britain did just leave the EU. If they can leave the EU, why don't you guys secede from the Union again? Plus, considering everyone in the US is so busy trying to decide what flavor of shit sandwich they're going to choke down for the next 4 years, I really think you could probably pull it off. Historically, now is the time. And you know what? If you promised to take Florida with you when you went, I think that not only would no one try to stop you, they'd probably chip in for cab fare to the airport. So yeah, now's your chance, the South. It's time. You're never gonna get a better opportunity. This is it. This is your moment. Put up or shut up. Either rise again, or just realize that you're stuck in this miserable mire of shit with the rest of us, and just quit yammering about it already. Those are your options. Also, if you would, and you could see to do the rest of us a solid, could you just handle Florida-Georgia line? Could you do that? Also, Bradford, you gotta have rock-hard abs, because you've been doing a lot of sit-ups over there. But anyway, you know, the Florida-Georgia line thing, back to that. Southern Rock is fine and all. Skinner was a decent enough band, and Stevie Ray Vaughan, that guy was an absolute genius. But any band that thinks they can rhyme masterpiece with Dos Equis, yeah, that shit's gotta go. So take FGL and do whatever it is you do down there in Florida when something gets out of hand. I don't know, drop them in a swamp, feed them to a gator, forget to issue an evacuation warning for their house when the next hurricane is on its way. Just, you know, whatever. I leave the method to your discretion. Just handle your shit already. Because the rest of us have had enough of Florida-Georgia line. We really have. Anyway, Bradford, I'm going to leave you to your innumerable crunches. And good God, you know what it is. Bradford's jealous of Yuri's 48-pack abs. He's having a flashback to Yuri the Babymaker Novak. And he's like, you know what? If Yuri can have a 54-pack abs, no reason John Gin Drinker Bradford can't have a 54-pack of abs, too. Speaking of 54-packs, let's get to work on a 54-pack of whoop-ass. That's what I would like to do. So we've got an engineer available at this stockade. We definitely want to investigate that. What are we working on currently? Supplies. You know what? An engineer is actually more important. I will forego this opportunity for immediate supplies, which we have really no immediate use for. I said we pass up on that and take the engineer, because we can put this engineer to work clearing debris and save ourselves a couple days of debris clearance. I don't hate this plan. So we got some research completed here. Hey, Dick, what's up?
So much of my own research based upon this simple design.
Mm-hmm.
If only I had known.
If only I had known you were going to pull it out of the back of my head through the front of the face, I probably wouldn't agree to the procedure.
I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex.
Yeah, you know what I'm having a vast amount of right now, Dr. Tigan? Deja vu, because it seems like maybe we've had this conversation a couple of times already.
Ghosts, if you will.
Uh-huh.
Observe.
Yep, see, this all seems very familiar.
Combat simulations, war games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing.
Well, you're not wrong about the volume of encounters, Dr. Tigan, because I did play 2 full campaigns of the Long War, and that was like 500 episodes, so there was quite a volume of information that had to be processed there, I'm not gonna lie. I know you're a dick and all, but I can't naysay you on that one. I love the fact that I finally noticed that Tigan's first name is Richard, by the way, because this joke is never gonna get old. Is it, Dick?
Captains or above.
It's already kind of getting old, actually.
An officer would be the only way to know for certain.
Well, my deja vu senses are tingling, and they tell me you're going to tell me I need to go skulljack an advent officer? Is that what you're going to tell me to do? It's a little early for that. We don't even have the proving ground yet.
New objective added.
Oh, never mind. It's just defile a corpse. Well, I leave that in your capable hands, Dr. Tigan, because when it comes to corpse defilement, you literally lead the pack.
To allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip.
Yeah, I honestly don't care. Ooh, Advanced Warfare Center, though. We need to make room for that. Do we want to do the Advent Officer autopsy? Our next scientist is going to reduce our research time by 25%. That gets us what, like a little over 10 and a half days of reduction time on that? What are the odds I pick up a scientist in the next 10 and a half days? If I could pick up a scientist in the next 10 and a half days, the smart move is to actually do something else for research. Because as far as I know, that bonus does not apply retroactively. It's, you know, we do have our first end of the month coming up, and we might be able to just straight up hire or buy a scientist. I kind of feel like magnetic weapons, since we've got an opportunity, is the wrong choice. Let's go. I'm not really in a hurry to get an Advent. Let's do resistance comms. I would like to make contact with new areas. That's going to let us get more money from our monthly contact with the resistance anyway. Yeah, you done talking, Dick? All right, then. Well, you just be down here, Dick. I'm gonna, you know, go do some important shit. Having successfully been interrupted, it's all right. Nobody really cares. Guy, Dr. Tigan, he's kind of a dick. So let's get back to picking up our engineer here. What are we gonna get? Ooh, the GTS. We definitely need to view this facility. Absolutely. And we're going to put somebody into training on this immediately as well. I would love to get myself another ranger, so let's grab a soldier. I'm thinking Silas Juglick here is going to go in for the old training. Yeah. Oh, you know what else we could do, though? We could either train Silas Juglick up as a ranger, or alternatively, can we retrain? No, we can only do... yeah, all right, I keep forgetting. I was thinking maybe we could retrain that sharpshooter, who is still down in the barracks, by the way. If we go down to the armory and take a look. I do still have a sharpshooter on the roster. Gunnar Berg is not going to get used, but I am keeping him on the roster because if we complete another mission with a rookie, which we're almost certainly going to have to do, it decreases the likelihood that that rookie will be another worthless-ass sharpshooter. I'm not going to... Yeah. It increases the likelihood that they're a grenadier. I think it does. I mean, I know in the Long War, and I think also in just baseline vanilla XCOM too, without the Long War, having one particular variety of soldier in the barracks did decrease the likelihood of you getting more of that soldier. Like, if you didn't have one of something, you were very much more likely to get one. I'm going to operate under the assumption that things are the same here. We will get around to firing Gunnar Berg eventually, just not right now.
More resourceful than your average trooper. But I doubt our forces will have any trouble bringing in a test subject for Tigan to look at.
Yeah, you should also maybe be smarter than your average Baron. Yay, hey, hey. Also, I'd like to point out, Bradford, we have 4 of them sitting right here.
I'm definitely
Look,
curious to
no,
see
see, heads, Bradford, 4 heads are sitting right there. See, look, right there, Bradford. The guy has finally gone blind with drink. He's finally had enough gin that he's lost his vision, and he just thinks he can still see because whatever drunken stupor he's in. He's like, nah, it's fine, I can still see. We're like, Bradford, you can't see fucking shit, boy. You're blind as a bat. He's like, nah, I'm good, dog. I can still see. You guys are making stuff up. You're trying to play a prank on old John Bradford, but John Bradford's on to you. Let's go ahead and start getting this debris cleared.
Anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility.
Well, that's pretty much what our engineers do, Lily. We just give them shovels and chop saws and skill saws and tell them to go down and do some back-breaking labor. There's really nothing about engineering in our engineering department. It's really just like demolition and construction work. I mean, they're engineers, I suppose, in a very loose sense of the word. Engineering a clean facility for us to actually build something in. Very rarely are they doing any actual engineering.
Avenger plotting new course.
It's always, you know, it's a little, they're like sanitation engineers, I guess. The job posting on monster.com for XCOM engineers is a little misleading. Be like, join the exciting field of engineering. Sanitation engineering. All right, picked up 53 credits there. Oh, 4 days. Yes, definitely. 4 days to a soldier. We absolutely have got to have that. Gimme.
Nothing on the
Shit.
local comms. Advents from
Okay, well, we've got our first
Projecting
Resistance
reality,
Haven
thanks
mission.
for that.
Our
And that's
pleasure,
older,
Big Bird.
uglier Lily.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Is that like Lily's older sister who's been through like a wicked, nasty divorce and has just gotten all jaded and bitter? She looks a little bit like Lily Shen. I'm saying. I think it's her older sister.
Fellow citizens, for
Hey, it's
20
Speaker of the House,
years,
Paul
the
Ryan. What's up,
Advent
Paul Ryan?
Coalition
Wisconsin
has
Congressman
worked
Paul Ryan.
tirelessly
Current Speaker of the
to
House.
repair the ravages and injustices of
You know,
the
I feel
old
sorry for that. I actually really shouldn't make fun of
Under
Paul
our
Ryan, Speaker of the
stewardship,
House. One, because I
our
think
cities
he's one of the few
prosper,
people
our
in
people
Washington who probably
flourish,
legitimately
and our
think
world
went to try
heals.
and do something good and make
And
the
yet,
world a better place. And two,
among us,
every time you
there
see
are
that
still
man
those
covered
who
in the
would
media,
refuse
you can
to
tell
acknowledge the
he
truth,
definitely
who are
wants to be
determined
anything
to see
other than the
all that
Speaker
we
of the
have
House.
achieved.
Ever since he got elected Speaker, you see that guy on the news. He looks like a desperately unhappy individual.
Must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
No, it's fine, Bradford. I'm just gonna stay here because your signal's breaking up, and I'm not sure I heard you correctly. Even though I can see the aircraft flying in with my own eyes, you're telling me I should run. Am I gonna raise the alarm or maybe give a warning, tell people to evacuate? No, it's fine. I'm just gonna stand here. Didn't even start running when people were shooting at me. You know what? That's a dedicated ham radio operator right there. I'll stay at my post. I'll die at my post, for I am a ham.
Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
We really probably shouldn't, Bradford, since our squad is going to be sort of shitty, and we're going to be dealing with Faceless and have to try and save civilians, and it's by and large going to be kind of shitty situation, but I will get a squad ready against my better judgment.
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the resistance.
I would
Haven
love to be able to
currently
put this off for
under
4
siege
days
by
to pick up
aliens.
that extra
Give the
soldier, but
word
it's
and
just,
we'll
it's
move
not
out.
going to happen.
Setting course.
There's the word, Bradford. I'm told that the bird is the word. I'm saying bird's the word. So that's the word, Bradford. Make it so. All right, we got Judy Juglick. We got Melina Juglick, who's gone full juggalo now. We got old Ma Juglick, and I guess Rookie Olsen. You drew the short straw, Rookie. Welcome to what is otherwise a fantastically shitty team. We have no alternative equipment. We haven't really researched enough of anything to build stuff yet, so this is what we're going to roll with. We got to try and do a Haven defense with 2 specialists, 1 ranger, and a rookie. This should be a hell of a lot of fun. Operation Spider Tower. That sounds horrifying. I really can't imagine anything more terrifying to me personally, because as we all know, I have a crippling fear of spiders, than enough spiders in one spot that they could pile themselves into a tower. Also, that kind of cooperation among spiders is to me individually terrifying as well. Think about it. An army of spiders? One spider is terrifying enough. An entire army of them? Holy shit. I think I just pooped myself a little. Alright, well, let's go burn this spider tower down, because if you do see a tower of spiders, that should be your only instinct, is to immediately set it ablaze. You'd be like, no, I must purge it. I must purge it with fire. It's the way I feel about all spiders, just in general. And I think it's an opinion, really, that everyone should share. When you see a spider, purge it with fire.
Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost.
Of course they are,
Eliminate all
Bradford.
enemy units and protect those civilians.
Well, you know, I'm not making any promises, Bradford. I don't exactly have a great team here, or even a good team, or even a reasonable team. I have kind of a garbage water team. So we're in a corner of the map, and I can't even see a civilian. This is amazing. This is going to make our rescue efforts probably go real smoothly. Also, we are not concealed in any way, shape, or form, and we have spawned a pod with our first move. On the plus side, assuming we could kill this pod, there are 3 civilians right near us, and they all got closer as well. All right, Judy, you got 2 shots, 61%, 59%. I don't hate those odds. And you are in full cover. I mean, I don't really like those odds either, but I don't hate them. If we could take out the officer, that would be a bit of a coup. We should be able to get up to 2 shooters on that guy. Alright, Ma Juglick, how close can you get? Can you get to any shape of cover and have a shot at that guy? Can you see him from this tile? You can. We could put potentially 3 shooters with an elevation advantage on that Advent officer. I think it's worth the risk. So, Jolene, what do you got for 71% is not, that's not shameful either. He's definitely too far away for us to get a grenade out there. I mean, we can just check the range. Yeah, all we're going to do is blow up a civilian, so that's right out. Let's just go ahead and take these shots. All right, Ma Juglick.
Not even close.
Okay. I mean, admittedly, I'm a little disappointed in that shot. We really kind of needed a hit there.
Finally.
We can't afford to let this officer live. We can't afford to let him live, but we honestly may not have a choice. All right, Melina, let's see what the Team Juggalo's got. 5 damage, solid. That's solid. We only need 2 now. Julie Olsen. Well, we got nothing else to do. Let's take the shot. Did you missed?
I'll
Okay.
get him next time.
Yeah, you say that. You talk a big game, but I'm not convinced. This axe can't miss, though. It's a little early to be chucking the axe. I'm still going to do it. It's can't miss, and that's an Advent officer down, and Judy Juglick scores herself another kill. And I'm also going to take this shot at this Advent trooper. I know it's not a great percentage-wise, but sometimes the gamble pays off. That's why it's addictive. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. We've got a very strong start here. What has 10 health? That was a sectoid. Martin Becker just got splattered all over God's creation. But we have 3 civilians right down here in our neck of the woods. We could possibly engineer half of our total civilian needs on this turn and maybe pick up some loot as well. All right, Ma. Now, here's the issue. These civilians could be faceless, but we've got to get vision on what's going on down here.
The resistance has done everything it can to convince people to join the cause.
What the hell was this?
It's an uphill battle when you've got Advent whispering propaganda in your ear 24 hours a day.
What am I supposed to do about this, Bradford? Did I rescue a civilian, or is that guy a faceless? Oh, that was a rescue. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 civilians very, very nearby. Also, I think we might be able to get a rescue on this person without any kind of risk to ourselves. Julie Olsen, can you get over there? You can. And should be able to do it without getting vision on the enemy at any point. Also, you're expendable, so, I mean, there's that. I mean, I kind of hate to be the one to break the news to you. It seems like kind of a crappy thing to say. Be like, oh, by the way, I'll throw your life away for literally any kind of benefit because I'm a horrific monster. But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm a scumbag, but I'm not a liar. If one of those is a faceless, we could be in some very significant trouble. We can bring Melina Juglick up here and put her on Overwatch, but I kind of feel like we've already committed to the gamble that none of these are going to be faceless this close to our starting point. And if we've committed to the gamble, why not just fully commit? At this point, is there... Yeah, let's just go for it. Either we're going to find a faceless and it's going to fuck our mouths, or we're okay. At this point, we don't really have an option. It's not like Melina's going to have enough offensive Overwatch power to stop it from happening anyway. Viktor Zinchenko has been eliminated. Oh, I'm sorry, Viktor. This is bad news for you, sir. Okay, so 1, 2. We've got 2 more potential candidates.
Moving to position.
We're going to lose 1 a turn at a minimum. And Ma Juglick, we actually picked up some loot. 2 repeaters, all right, and PCS Advanced Conditioning. Conditioning is quite useful.
Got something new.
Now, if this is a faceless, I've got 3 potential shooters to take it down. What if that's a faceless, though? I've got 3 potential Overwatchers to take it down. This seems like an acceptable risk.
Let's go. Move out.
All right, we're halfway home from the civilian front then. And now we kind of have to assume that this is a faceless. So let's set up a little defensive perimeter just in case. And if it's not, we're set up for the cheap rescue next turn. That'll be 4-6. We're 2/3 of the way to our goal.
Confirmed.
And only 21 minutes into our telethon, we're 2/3 of the way to our goal. Man, eat your heart out, Jerry Lewis. If only your fundraising had gone as well as our civilian rescuing, you'd have been sitting pretty. I'm tempted to go for the rescue right now, but that does seem like an unacceptable risk. Also, it looks like it would have spawned a pod as well. That's the true drawback. What was that sound? That sounded like a robot. It seems like it's a little early in the campaign to be running into robots already, isn't it? Cameron Scott is dead. Someone just kicked open a door very loudly. So if this is a faceless, who would we prefer to have spawn it? I think Judy Juglick is probably the right woman for the job. All right, Judy.
Understood.
Get up there, Judes. Hey, Jude.
You're safe now. Go,
That's
go,
not
go.
a faceless. Are there any more civilian? Ooh, hello. It's fucking Civilian City up here. Almost certainly one of those is a faceless. But it's Civilian City, Pete. With deals like these, we can't afford to pass up this opportunity. What if we spawn a pod? It wouldn't be irrecoverable. I think we're okay. And also, even if only one of those is a faceless, if we can rescue the other two, that's it. We're done. We've made our quota. We definitely need Overwatch available.
Here I come.
Almost one of those has got to be a faceless.
Got it covered.
One of them has to be. So Ma Juglick, Overwatch. Julie Olsen, get as close as you can. Drop into Overwatch. And we may have Judy Overwatch as well.
Come get some.
Yeah, you know what? We're not going to have Judy Overwatch. We're going to have Judy Advance.
Heading to that location.
Judy is our best candidate to go trigger one of those because she's the best at close quarters. If one of them is a faceless, Judy's the best equipped to deal it if she spawns it close. Kristen Arderson has been killed. All right, we're losing civilians. Hey, Bradford, aren't you supposed to be telling me that civilians are dropping like flies? Aren't you supposed to be coming on the radio all freaked out? We're losing civilians out there. They're dropping like flies. Isn't that your job, Bradford? We cannot get to these. There are 4. One of those is definitely a faceless. All right, Judy, you're my trigger man. One of these is, one of them has got to be a faceless. There is no way all 4 of these. What if 2 of them are faceless, Pete? This is the question you have to ask yourself. What if not 1, but 2 are faceless? If 2 of them are faceless, you're in very serious trouble because they have an AoE attack.
Got it covered.
If we spring out 2 faceless, we're borderline hosed. I wonder if a freeze grenade would kill a civilian.
Come get some.
That's an experiment that may have to be performed at some point. All right, which one of you is it? Who's the magic faceless? It's got to be one of them. No? Seriously? No, there's no way that one of these guys is not a faceless. He just hasn't revealed himself yet. Okay. Well. Who do we want to try it out with? All right, let's do this. Judy Juglick, again, you're the best equipped to defend yourself, girl.
You're clear. Go.
So this is a faceless then. Nope. Not a faceless. That's all 6 of our civilians. We're good. So one of these 2 is... All right, Judy Juglick, Overwatch.
Scanning.
Ma Juglick, get over here and see if maybe this is a faceless.
Go on. Head to the ship.
Nope, just free bonus civilian. Okay, outstanding. This is going swimmingly. We've gotten... You know what I'm just going to say? We've gotten supremely lucky on this mission. This could have gone vastly worse. We've rescued 7 civilians and not one of them has been a faceless. The odds of that are pretty minimal. This guy's definitely a faceless, by the way.
Let's move over.
That's why everybody's going on Overwatch. This guy over here, this fucking guy, he's a faceless. We also still have to somehow get through the remaining enemies on the map as well. That guy did not trigger, huh? This guy. Well, let's go see if he's a faceless. We'll just straight up spawn him. If he is, we can have Judy Juglick shoot him in the face. Not a faceless. Okay, we have saved 8 civilians. This could not have gone better if I had scripted it myself.
On the move.
At this point, you know what? I think we just sit back and wait for the aliens to kind of come to us.
Position
Or we
confirmed.
just advance very cautiously. We're not on a time limit anymore. Okay, that's not... You know what? What that is not, it's not the end of the world. It's 1 sectoid and 2 advent troopers. This is a pod we can probably handle. This is... Yeah, okay. Alright. It's approachable. We've also got some shots. Our units who are exposed are actually in not unreasonable cover. Need a twofer on this one by any chance, Ma Juglick? Can you hit... Nah, there's no way you're going to hit more than 1. Okay. I mean, I was hopeful. Things have been going so well so far. I was, just trying to see that trend continue. Are we going to be able to see anything from this time? We'd have a flank shot on the Advent Trooper from that tile. I don't... Yeah, go ahead and take that forward, Marlena. Excuse me, but I was told this would be a flank shot, and it very clearly is not. This is not a flank shot. I was told we have good angle, which is +10, but I was told it would be a flank shot, and that is definitely not a flank shot. Gotcha, you have lied to me. The only person who got by that gotcha is me, Perfidious beat. It got me. See, this is showing this will be a flank shot, too, on that sectoid. Which, admittedly, I'm less enthused about. We could have Ma Juglish just wick a grenade out there. 54% is bad. But I'm not really sure that whipping a grenade out there really helps our situation all that much. Really, you know what? Let's just have everybody stay in the best possible cover and take whatever shots we can get. Okay, those shots are objectively bad. Probably bad enough that they don't merit taking. Maybe we'll have Julie Olsen be our backup Overwatch guy. Melina Juglick, we could have you... Man, this frost bomb is just teeny tiny. It's basically useful for freezing 1 single unit. I really wish you had a regular grenade. We're not gonna get anything out of Julie Olsen. All right, Ma Juglick. I think it's time for some guaranteed damage. Is that the best you can do? Really? Well, let's throw it here. We might get lucky and maybe we can set this car off. It's flipped over already. My guess is that's probably not an explodable car. Not an explodable car, but we still got 3 guaranteed damage. Julie, I think we just drop into Overwatch. Melena, I'm going to gamble on this. 68% is not terrible. Okay, came up with a huge whiff. There's... Well, now we're dicked. This is 5 Advent. This is a lot of enemy opposition. I guess we discovered now... Oh, that sectoid has set itself ablaze. That's beautiful for us. Julie Olsen came through with 5 damage. Okay, we don't have to shoot at that man. He dies next... Okay, he dies next turn. Oh, come on, Melena. You gotta weather the storm, girl. Okay, alright. This is not the end of the world. We can repair some of this. Just stay strong. Oh, no. Okay. All right.
Incoming over here.
That was real rough. That was a rough turn, but the sectoid is dead. He set himself on fire, and he will die. We've got that going for us. That man is dead. Okay, stop twitching around, cursor. Knock that shit off. I need to know where I'm going to be able to see that man from. Also, we really want to try and get a heal on Melena. This guy, I want to make sure this sectoid is on fire. Let's do that first. You are on fire, correct? Sectoid. Penalties. Wait, let's just put him on the target. Sectoid, penalties, burning. But he does have 2 health, and the fire might not kill him. We still have to make him low priority target, though. So first thing we're going to do, let's have a gremlin heal go to Mylena Juglick. This doesn't end our turn. We can do this for free. Strong chance that this gives her enough health, a big enough boost that she survives 1 more turn, and it still lets Ma Juglick get a shot off, too. 67% at that Advent Trooper, 52% at the back guy. What's her best shot? 67 is her best shot. Well, I was hoping I could say hit me with your best shot and get something a little better than that, but doesn't look like that's going to be in the cards. I don't suppose, Julie, that you could get a grenade out there by chance, maybe? Oh. She can definitely kill the sectoid, who sort of does merit finishing off. Man, you are 1 tile away from being useful, Julie Olsen. You're 1 tile short of being fantastic. We've got way too many active enemies here. And Julie is not going to be able to give us much. Okay, what if we have Mylena come to here? It's showing us flank shots at a couple different enemies. Really, we've just got to free up some cover. This is still full cover. All right. So, 88% chance there with a good crit chance. I think we have you take the last shot. Judy Juglick, I'm going to bring you up here. You should be able to shotgun this man out in the open just into chunklets. This should be can't miss town. 94% for guarantee. Okay, 94% for a kill. We're never going to pass that up. Beautiful shot. Oh, Judy's a tigress, man. I'm telling you, the woman is a tigress. A tigress. All right, Olsen. If we bring you over here, that's bad cover. It's bad cover. I'm getting maybe a little overcautious here. 64%. It's not good. Ma Juglick, 67% it's better. If I have to, I'll gamble on a sectoid. That Advent Trooper up there who has the elevated position really has me kind of concerned, though. That guy's gonna have very good hit percentages. All right, come on, Ma Juglick, give me a kill. Beautiful, Mom. Oh, Ma Juglick, that was so good. Yeah, Ma Juglick gets it done. We're not gonna get anything out of Julie Olsen, other than maybe some Overwatch. Is Overwatch enough? You know what? Overwatch might be enough here. We can put this guy on flank. It's not as good as being on fleek, admittedly, on fleek rather, but still, it's something. I think we just Overwatch with Julie Olsen. Then Mylena Juglick. Do we take the? I really don't want that guy shooting at us. All right. I'm gonna frost bomb this man. I don't like the thought that he comes over, flanks our already injured trooper, and pulls the kill. I think the frost bomb is a respectable comp. That is definitely not good. He is still burning, which is something. That guy is frozen. That means we have 1 sectoid and 1 Advent Trooper left to worry about. Well, 2 sectoids. My guess is one of these guys is probably going to resurrect the dead. It's going to be that guy. We might be able to kill that guy. Judy Juglick might be able to bring him down. Or we could bring him down with a little combo fire from Mylena and Judy. A lot of it's going to depend on what this guy decides to do. He's advancing. Going on Overwatch. We're going to get some Overwatch. Alright, well, we got something out of Julie at least.
Did you see that one?
Yeah, I saw it. It's alright. Got a promotion. That's something. Alright. Your first mission, first kill. The enemy activity for that turn was not hugely impressive. We could eliminate that man's Overwatch anytime we want as well. Right, so Ma Juglick. I'm thinking about just having her take out the Psy Zombie. It might be the better gambit to just kill the zombie, because Ma Juglik does not have an abundance of other shots. Plus, Julie Olsen can get some fire on it too, or could throw a grenade at it if we need some guaranteed damage. Judy, what's your chance to hit Johnny Overwatch there? Respectable, and if you hit, he dies. Worth it. Ha ha! My Tigress does not let me down. Those stripes. She's gonna have to put a stripe on her armor for every person that she has killed, and pretty soon her armor is gonna be all stripe. With this guy frozen, I think we focus on burning down the zombie. Julie Olsen, 66% is bad. Can you hit him with a grenade? Nope. Ain't get close enough. We could springboard around some cover, though. We've got full cover here. You know what? Let's do this. This puts Ma Juglik in a little better position as well. Ma Juglik now has 88%, 87% at the zombie. That's acceptable. 3 damage is all you got out of that, Ma? Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping for something a little better, but it is what it is. 84% here from Alina. Okay, come on. Don't let us down. We can't afford anybody to fail here. We have no margin for error, and our margin for error is so tight here, I'm actually not even going to, I'm not even going to risk it. I'm taking a guaranteed damage. Julie Olsen definitely gets a kill with this grenade, and whatever her hit percentage is, it's not going to be automatic slam dunk. When the dunk comes up, you take the dunk, man. You take the dunk. Why don't you reanimate somebody else, and then we can just come kill you next turn? This Advent Trooper has thawed, but is, well, I'm assuming the fact that he was standing near a blazing inferno probably helped him get thawed a little quicker. Mind Spin or something less useful? Well, anybody but Judy Juglik would have been, don't mind controller. Oh, that would be... Okay, she's just panicked. That's actually not that bad, because she's going to shotgun that man. Well, she missed, which is bad, but... She also now has no cover again. Oh, shit. That was fortuitous. Okay, so Jolene is in trouble. All we need to do is have somebody who can come over here and do that. All right, Jolene Juglik, this is your moment. This is your time to shine. Come over here and, you know what? I want you to kill this man and light your cigar off of his smoking husk of a corpse. That's what I would like you to do. Or you could miss a 90% shot and probably fuck everyone. That's, I mean, that's also on the table. Not what I would have gone with, just me personally, but, you know. Definitely an option. All right, Melina, we're gonna need, well, yeah, that's 78%. Okay, you know what, Ma? I forbid you to light your cigarette off of that man's smoking corpse because you didn't earn it. You don't get to light your cigarette off of a man's corpse unless you earn the right to light your cigarette off that man's corpse, and you did not earn it. Also, you're going on Overwatch, Julie. Julie may be the only person left on the team, I think, who has a bullet in her gun. She's going to get a shot at our sectoid pal, which whiffed. We're not going to wind up flanked. We got supremely lucky right there. Judy Juglik, I really need you to not be panicked anymore. Thank you. You don't have any bullets in your gun. That's a bad thing. But fortunately, what you do have, Judy Juglik, is a fucking sword. Show me that Rangers are good, Judy Juglik. Prove it to me that I've been wrong about Blade Masters all this time. All right. I asked. You delivered. I'll take it. Oh, shit. Yeah, forgot there was a Faceless still somewhere on the map. That's not good.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
Yeah, I've heard about Dr. Zoidberg before. There's the other Faceless. So there are 2 Faceless. Oh, okay. Well, when you encounter Faceless, there's only one thing to do. You just back up and set an Overwatch trap. How far away is that guy? Not that far. We don't need cover because they don't have guns.
Heading there now.
Unfortunately, everybody's friggin' out of ammo. If we can't even see that guy, there is no way he's going to be able to get to us. If we can't see him, He shouldn't be able to get to us. Also, Ma Juglick has the most health of anyone. If anybody can take a swing from a Faceless, Ma Juglick is probably it. So have everybody fall back and get damn bullets into damn guns, guys.
Here I come.
Ammo is an important part of your lifestyle strategy.
Rock and roll.
We have no Overwatch. If you could dash through a fire, that'd be enormously helpful. That had to have been a double move. Okay, he's just going to point at us ominously like The Rock in a martial pose. This is fine. That was also a double move. How far away is that guy? Probably a little farther than I would be comfortable. Yeah, a little further than I'd be comfortable taking a risk with. But we should be able to get some pretty respectable shots here. We do need to back up, but we don't have to go really, really far back. Judy Juglick still does not have a bullet. All right, let's get one in the gun, Judes. Ma Juglick, you have got to fall back. If we bring you to here, can you see that Faces? I want you in a position where you can't even see him. If you can't see him, he can't swing at us. We know this to be true. We just then have to be able to hit this other Faceless enough times to kill him. Alright, there's our square right there.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Alright, Ma Juglick, what do you got? 82%.
Get it together.
Yeah, it's real bad. That is very double plus ungood. Well, we can't have Mylena take another hit. She may not survive. We can't have her take a shot at least. 78% is terrible. It's all gonna fall apart here because we didn't get a chance to overwatch any of these guys because we were out of friggin' bullets. I can already foresee how this is going to end, and it's going to end in tragedy. Or at least with Ma Juglick badly injured. That's a problem for us. We got 6 damage in aggregate out of every one fire. There's no way that guy gets a poke at anybody. He was simply too far away. I refuse to believe that he would get a swing. But Ma Juglick is about to get stomped in the face. Oh, those guys have regenerate. Fantastic. Alright, well, Ma's taking some damage. She shouldn't die. Alternatively, she could just get as lucky as hell and not even get hit. This is not a complaint, by the way. Run through the fire, jerk. Oh, you went around. Damn it. This is way too much Faceless. And the problem is we can't really outrun the sons of bitches. I can't kill both of them. Or can I? They don't have armor. We could get enough damage on this guy to possibly get a kill and have the rest of the team try to shoot him dead. That is so unlikely to work, it's not even funny. But we don't, I mean, we got no other play here. There's nothing else we can do. This is our one option. That was the worst possible outcome. So we can kill one. If we're only going to kill one, we want to split it up. We got to make Ma... I'm sorry, Ma. I don't like doing this to you, but we got to make you take the hit. Olsen, you're the most likely to die if one of them connects with you. But you're also the least likely to hit one. You're also the most expendable. I need 1 damage. Please don't miss. Okay. Well done. You did not miss. That's what I asked. I asked you to please not miss. You please did not miss. Mylena Juglick. We're going to try to get some damage out of you, but before we do that, I think what we're going to do, we got to go for the aid protocol on Ma. Anything we can do to give somebody an enhanced miss chance, we're going to try it. This won't end our turn, so we can also take shots. Our hit percentage is never going to get any better than it is standing right where we're standing right now, so we might as well just take the shot.
Miss the target.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Ma Juglick, you may as well shoot. I've done everything for you I can do, Ma Juglick. Your 5 damage is much appreciated. I don't know if we're going to be able to close this out for you. On the plus side, we know this vehicle cannot explode. If it was going to explode, it would already have exploded.
Incoming fire!
Ma Juglick, for an old gal, she really knows how to dodge a blow. I'm telling you, it's probably all the experience she had in the XXX shed with Festus Juglick. All right, what's our hit percentage like with the sword? It can't miss. 6 to 8 damage, which is the same as our shotgun? No, it's higher. All right, well, we're going sword then. I'll take the sword slash if the sword slash can't miss. I'll take it. Although it's not a sword, it's actually an axe. 6 damage is respectable. Seems like those should have a much higher crit chance than they do. I can't believe we're gonna get out of this mission in as... Wow. All right. Whew.
We're not picking up any additional contacts.
That was a bit of a nail biter. Also, Judy Juglick is trapped under a faceless. If somebody could go haul that big fat son of a bitch off the top of Judy, I'm sure she'd probably appreciate it. All right, Spider Tower. This time, Perfidious Pete wins. Also, we rescued 8 of 13 civilians. That's pretty good. 14 turns. The mother of Juggalos did get wounded, but we should have another ranger to fill in for her. 4.24, a new average damage per attack record. Judy Juglick dealing the most damage and moving the furthest. Ma Juglick making the most attacks, and Melina being the most under fire, considering she's the only one who got hurt. I suppose that's sensible. Yeah, you know what? That's a victory cigar. Judy and Ma Juglick kind of got a thing going. I'm getting a real sort of Jeff Goldblum, Will Smith from the first Independence Day movie kind of vibe. Those cigars, that's them enjoying their victory dance on the way back home. Not until the fat lady sings, and she's singing a glorious aria to old Ma Juglick and her ability to dodge a punch. Then again, Ma Juglick has been married to Grandpa Festus for the last, 65 years, and if there's one thing she learned in those 65 years, it's how to dodge a punch. She's had some practice. And there's nothing funny about domestic violence, but her reflexes are fantastic. She's really mastered the rope-a-dope.
We're one step closer to taking back our planet.
All right, so our backup specialist, Miss Juggalo Juglick, is going to be gravely wounded and out of action for 33 days. That's fine. We got some solid abilities here. Shadow Strike. Bonus aim and bonus critical chance when attacking enemies while concealed, but we are not a phantom. Shadow Step is very much not fantastic. Shadow Strike works not only when you're concealed. Well, okay, this is how Shadow Strike used to work before the latch passed, and I don't know if they fixed it. There were situations where Shadow Strike actually, you could get it to trigger not only while you were not concealed, but also if, for whatever reason, the enemy didn't have line of sight to you. And troopers can see 2 tiles further than enemies, so you could stand outside of an enemy's line of vision and get the bonus hit, bonus critical chance. It comes up quite a bit more frequently than you would think, but considering we are going Blade Master, if we had Phantom, I would absolutely go for Shadow Strike. But in this case, since we are going for sort of a Blade Master build for Judy, the Viking Juglick, that's fantastic. I may not even change that. Judy, the Viking Juglick. Oh, she's definitely got to be the Tigress, though. You know what? I'm going to go for Shadow Step. She's a Blade Master. She's going to be charging in willy-nilly, and, and it seems like the right thing to do. Revival Protocol, no. This ability, honestly, is straight up trash. It removes disoriented, stun, panic, or unconscious, which it's not completely useless, but compared to Haywire Protocol, it really pales in comparison. It's by and large straight up garbage. And that just leaves Ricky Olsen, who is please anything but a sniper. Fantastic. Well, it looks like there's going to be another shotgun wedding in the future because Julie Olsen is a ranger. We love rangers. She's going to be going on every mission. She can fill in for the missing Juggalo. That's fine. All right, I feel pretty good about the way that one turned out. We also picked up a PCS Advanced Conditioning, which I'm considering maybe selling. 2 repeaters as well. Again, possibly going to sell those. 5% chance for an execute. Barely seems worth whatever we might be able to scrap out of it in cash. For now, though, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. And if you want to hear me be terrified about a potential tower of spiders in the future, you might also consider subscribing as well, because I'm never going to not be scared of spiders. That's just ingrained in my brain at this point. It's too late in my life for me to change. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching. Sorry, I paused for a minute there because I creeped myself out with the whole tower of spider images. It really does, like, sort of shock me and terrify me on a visceral level. Anyway, if you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.